All right, let's do this. A little bit of stock short course race number 1. You guys are up. Tracks Spec Slash. Now you guys can come out and marshal. You guys are a little prompt. Way more ahead of the game than I was anticipating. Henry, you could take that spot right there, and you're going to watch the triple. But don't step on that paint. It's wet. Oh, it's too late.
I got an earful that everybody's making Miller sit downstairs with his team guys.
All right, let's do this. We might need one more volunteer marshal. We're going to need some volunteer marshals pretty much all night. We have an odd number of racing, so every heat is like 6 guys. Just that's the way it panned out. So we could use one volunteer marshal. We'll take them on the pole and the sweeper. Anybody who wants to lend 5 minutes to the cause. You drivers can go ahead and roll them around and check them in. 1 lap will warm up. The scoring loop is located by Mike St. Martin. It is to your right after that small tabletop. So that's where we're going to park all the cars, right after that tabletop on the right side coming out of the sweeper, right where Raina just did a little tumble. That's where we're going to grid them up. So 1 lap, 1 lap. Everybody go on back. Nope, we're going to go all the way in the corner over there. That's where we're going to start. Stop right there, Hayden. There we go. Right there, right in that area. That's going to be our new starting location. Kevin. And we got some experimental marshalling spots out there. We're going to work through it together. Right, Henry? Yeah. All right, this is stock short course. It is blown off. This is stock short course. It's race number 1, and this is the order. It's going to go Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, Aaron Prill, Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, and Raina Chidara. All right, here we go. First race, first day on the new layout. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, Aaron Prill, Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, and Raina. All right, here we go, off and rolling. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. First day on the new layout. Track is soft, so marshals are forbidden from running. Oh, man. Enoch taking one in the ankle. I've seen worse things happen to Enoch on this racing track, so that's not bad. We'll take that. We're about 1 minute in here. Jason Klein, early leader right now. Hayden Klein in the 2. Now Hayden Klein moving in the front. Jason in the 2 spot. Those two separated by 1/1000th of a second up front. Jason coming across to take over the top spot. 17 lap pace. Hayden on the 16, 15 for Rick, 15 for David, 15 for Raina, and 14 for Aaron Prill. 3:40 to go. Nice and easy out there, nice and easy. These drivers rolling around on track configuration number 1. There will be a second track configuration that'll go in on Sunday in preparation for the J Concepts INS race next weekend. So if you are not in the INS and you want to get a little track time, you only have through Saturday this week. We're going to be closed on Sunday, and then all next week is the INS. There'll be no open track whatsoever. But we got racing on Friday. We got racing on Saturday. And then if you like to work a mop, you can come here on Sunday. You like to work a mop, Henry? How about a broom? All right, you're in. 2:45 to go in this one. Hayden Klein out front, 16 and a 5:05. Rick Nicholas up to the 2 spot now, 16 and a 5:08 for him, 5:11 for Jason Klein. Raina on a 15 and a 5:01, 5:13 for DSM. Aaron Prill on a 14 and a 5:10, halfway down, halfway to go. Hayden, Jason, and Rick now. All these guys very close, 2.4 to split up front. Hayden, 16 and a 5:05. Klein, 5:10. Rick Nicholas, 5:11. Watch it after the triple. Clear now. Good Marshall in there from Enoch. Three down, 2 to go. Hayden out front, 2.7 to gap over Rick Nicholas now. Jason another half second back off of Rick. Then it's Raina, David, and Aaron. Stock short course heat 1 of 2 ripping around. 7 heats on the racetrack tonight. Hayden last time by 17.5. That was hot lap of the race. Raina Chadar going 18.9. That was her hot lap. Rick Nicholas got an 18.6. 18.1 for Jason Klein. 19.8 for DSM. 18.9 for Aaron Prill. 1:15 to go. Four down, 1 to go. Hayden out front, stretching it out. Jason up to the 2 spot, 7/100ths to the good of Rick Nicholas. Raina up to the 4, David and Aaron. 35 seconds to go. And then drivers over there waiting, race number 2, guys. Everybody, if you're waiting in line to go up in the next race, do not set your car down until I make the everybody is all done call. Hayden, Jason, and Rick. Jason stretching it out over Rick just a little bit here. Time has expired. Keep going until I call your name. Watch it coming out of sweeper. Keep going, keep going. Hayden, you are done. Racing in front of you. David St. Martin done. Aaron Prill done. Just waiting on Rick Nicholas. And then you guys can pull your cars over in the regular area. Rick Nicholas still running here. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down, put them down in that stage left area where we traditionally do. Hayden Klein going to take that one, 18 and a 5:10. 5:12 for Jason. Rick Nicholas on 16, or 5:17 for him. 15 for Raina, 15 for David, 13 for Aaron Prill. All right, Marshall spread out here. Man, right up the face of the jump, eh, Polson? Big old boot mark in that jump now. Don't do that. Track is very ultra soft, so try not to walk on the jumps. Trying to preserve them for the big race next weekend. Aaron Prill, you're going to flip a 180. You're going to watch a triple and keep your ears open behind you. Jason Klein, you're going to slide over to that spot there. That's the auxiliary spot we got you in there, unmarked. And let's go ahead, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Rick, you could take by the pole right there if you're moving over. Right by the pole on this side of the pole. Everybody all checked in. Let's bring them to the starting area over there. Right by Leonard setting the pace here. I don't know. We'll feel it out. The order in this, I'm going to go Leonard Dake, Nick Coleman, Adam Shadara, Caden Cars, Ian Schultz, and Matthew Beer. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Leonard Dake, Nick Coleman, Adam Shadara, Caden Cars, Ian Schultz, and Matthew Beer. Rick, on this side of the pole. My side. Yep, right up against the pole. Rest your back on that pole. There you go. Nice and easy out there. Oh, man, beat it. There can be only one purple truck on the racetrack. Shadara throwing elbows early here. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Leonard Dake leading the way. Schultz in that 2 spot. Shadara, Beer, Cars, Coleman. Dake on an 18-lap run early on here. Schultz on a fast 17. 16 and 16 for Shadara and Beer. 15 for Cars and Coleman. Dake, your leader, working on the straightaway right now. Super short straightaway. 18 and a 5:15 pace. Coming across the line with a 17.4 that time by. Schultz maintains that 2 spot, 2.3 to split up front. Shadara in the 3, about 7 seconds off the lead battle. And it's Beer, Cars, Coleman. Long lap for Shadara, going to move Beer up to the 3 spot. Cars to the 4, Shadara down to the 5. 2:45 to go. Dake, a little bit of a longer lap last time by. Going to put him on a 17-lap pace. Now Schultz and Dake matching paces right now. Now Schultz taking over the lead. 2/10 to the good of Leonard Dake. $2:55 down, 2:05 to go. Dake back to the front, a margin of 2/1000 over Schultz. Back and forth every time they cross the line. Matt Beer maintains that 3 spot off the lead battle just a little bit. Cars closing in, then it's Shadara and Coleman. 1:45 to go. Schultz, your leader now. For the moment, 8/10 to the good of Leonard Dake. Schultz in that good-looking truck. White, yellow, working down the straightaway. 1:15 to go. 16.8 last time by for Ian Schultz. Hot lap of the race. Dake got a 17.1, 17.6 for Beer. 17.6 for Cars, 18.1 for Coleman, 18.0 for Adam Shadara. That's hot laps, 55 seconds to go. Schultz out front. 2-second gap over Leonard Dake now. Cars finds his way up to the 3 spot, followed by Beer, Coleman, Chidara. 25 seconds to go. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going, keep going. Nick Coleman is done. Leonard Dake is done. Ian Schultz done. Caden Carr's done. Chidara, and there's Matt Beer. Shut him down, bring him in. Marshall's grab some blowers. Ian Schultz gonna take that one, 17 and a 5:02. Dake with a 17.511, 16 and a 5:05 for Coleman, sneaking up to that 3rd spot on the last lap. Cars 16.506, 07 for Beer, 08 for Chidara. So it's Coleman 05, Cars 06, Beer 07, Chidara 08. Nice. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. No, don't take that one. You can take that one right there, Caden. That'd be perfect. Ian Schultz, you can take the pole. Might need one volunteer marshal. We're going to feel it out. This track really needs 7 marshals, and we got all races got 6 guys in them. So that's awesome.
What do you need, Greg?
You can take the triple if you want, June. This X in the middle, and you'll face the triple and keep your ears open behind you. No, right there, June. Right there. Yeah. And then face me. Perfect. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in a little bit of stock buggy. Everybody all checked in? Bring your cars to the starting area. Right there, Danny. Perfect. All right, the order in this one, it's going to go Shane Coles, Chris Nelson, Gavin Miller, Travis Mashinsky, Danny Detloff, and Talon Dede. Don't jump down. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Jump down anyways. Shane Coles, Chris Nelson, Gavin Miller, Travis Mashinsky, Danny D, and Talon Dede. June, you watch this way. Yeah, you watch the triple. But go right on that spot, right on the X. Oh, yeah. Watch the triple entrance. Clear now. Nelson early leader in this one. Dede, Miller, Detloff, Coles, Mashinsky. Nelson on a 19-lap pace early on here. Dede on a fast 18. Talon Dede across the line last time by 15.8. Puts him to the front. Nelson with a 20.8, drops him down to the 2 spot. Top 2 separated by 3.8. Dede across the line, 16.1 that time by. 19 and a 5.16 to pace now, 3:45 to go. Dede working through that center section, the switchbacks. Onto a straightaway. Up on 2 wheels, hangs on. All these guys grouping up left side of the track. They're working it out. .140 in, 3:20 to go. Didi 18.5 flat right now. Nelson 18.5, 10, 2.7 to split. Detloff in that 3 spot, 17.02. Then it's Miller, Mashinsky, and Coles, 3:05 to go. Watch after a triple, watch after a triple. Clear now. .240 to go. Didi stretching it out now, 6.6 over Nelson. Detloff maintains that 3 spot. Mashinsky, Miller, and Coles halfway down, halfway to go. Didi, your leader, working in front of me. Doing that double and a single. Tight to the pipe on exit there. Nelson maintains that 2 spot. Nelson in the baby blue working out of the triple right now. Detloff in the 3, working on a straightaway. Then it's Miller, Mashinsky, and Coles. Right now, Miller and Mashinsky separated by 1.2. Gavin 16.9 last time by. 15.7 though from Talon Didi. Oh no, Mashinsky into the pit. 3:20 down, 1:40 to go. Mashinsky is out. 3:40 and 1:20 to go. Didi, 19 lap run right now. Detloff up to the 2 spot now. 18.5, 17 for him. Nelson in the 3. Nelson on the wrong side of the pipe last time by. Detloff with a 21-0. Nelson 23-3. These guys trading questionable ones, and Didi running away with it here. 4 down, 1 to go. Watching a triple. Clear now. .425 down, 35 to go. Long lap from Didi, gonna drop him off that 19 lap pace. He's on an 18 and a 5:01 now. Gavin Miller jumping up to the 2 spot. 17 and a 5:04. Nelson 06. Detloff 09. Gavin with a 15.9 last time by. Detloff into the pit now. Keep going, keep going. Shane Cole's done. Chris Nelson done. Gavin Miller done. Keep going, Talon. Keep going. Gavin Miller is racing around you. Put your car where it goes and where everybody puts their car. Keep going, Talon. Keep going. Still racing, still racing. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Talon Didi going to sneak that 19-lap run at the end there. Marshall's on your blowers. Gavin with a 17 and a 5:03.04 for Nelson. 16-lap run for Coles. Then it's Detloff and Mashinsky. All right, marshals, spread yourselves amongst the racing surface. Travis, why don't you take that spot over there? Dee Nelson, Coles. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, everybody is all checked in. Bring the cars to the starting area. The order is going to go Todd Pfeiffer, Corey Heft, Tyler Stefik, Reed Stout, Jack Nelson, Ian Schultz, and Lucas Lenhart. All right, that's good right there. Everybody's as far as you're allowed to go because the loop is 1 foot in front of Tyler Stefik. So don't go any farther than that. Todd Pfeiffer, you're going out first, followed by Heft, Stefik, Stout, Nelson, Schultz, and Lenhart. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Pfeiffer. Heft. Stefik. Stout. Jack Nelson. Ian Schultz. And Lucas Lenhart. Watch a triple landing. Clear now. Watch coming on the straightaway. Clear now. Watching a triple. Keep it tight. Clear. First lap in the books is going to go to Ian Schultz. 16.8 out of the gate. Half to the 17.2 out of the gate. Lenhart 17.2. Pfeiffer 18.7. Oh, man, Heft tapping out early here. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Reed Stout fans online, they always are. Come in droves. Watching a sweeper. Sweeper tabletop, keep it tight. Clear now. Oh, man, Schultz keeping it a little too tight there. That was your leader on his lid. Going to click a long lap there, 22.2, but going to hang on to that top spot. Tyler Stefik in the 2, 1.3 to separation, Schultz and Stefik. Schultz in that yellow with the white, working on the straightaway. Stefik in that teal with the checker, working through the triple right now. Reed Stout makes his way up to the 3 spot, followed by Pfeiffer, Lenhart, and Nelson, 3:10 to go. Schultz recovery lap there, 16.1. Watch it at the top of the key, top of the pie. Clear now. These guys getting all bunched up, doing a little wrestling out there. Danny D trying to corral him. Semi-successfully. Tried to get away from you. There's always that thought in the back of your mind that if you pull the trigger hard enough, you can escape from the linking of your buggy from another buggy. You got a 50-50 shot. I always pull the trigger and try. God, it's either you flip over or you make it. 3 down, 2 to go. Schultz out front, 5.9 to the good of Stefik now. Stout in that 3 spot, a little bit off our lead battle, followed closely by Pfeiffer, Lenhart, and Nelson. 1:45 on the race clock. Race number 5, you guys are up next. First heat of 21.5 spec buggy. I'll watch it on your left side. Clear now. .340 down, 120 to go. Lenhart getting sucked into the pipe right there. Coming up short in a triple, watching a triple right in the middle. Good evasive maneuvers there from Schultz and Stefik. and Stout. Four down, one to go. People in the chat saying that teal car with the checkers is looking fast. It's Schultz, your leader, though. Schultz working down that big pie corner into the triple. Round the Hollywood humps, onto the straightaway. That's what Buckman would call them. So I can't claim that. That is a Buckman euphemism. Time about to expire here. Stock buggy final heat. Schultz showing the way. Keep going till I call your name. Oh man, we're grouping up by the loop. Keep going. Keep going. Tyler Stefik, you are done racing around you. Right here, Bale. Oh man, that was a little too stunty for me. Todd Pfeiffer is done. Jack Nelson is done. Stefik showing off at the end. Ian Schultz is done. There's Reed Stout and Lucas Lenhart finishing in style, and that's it. Shut them down, bring them in. Marshals grab those blowers. Ian Schultz going to take that one, 18 and a 5.07. Stefik with a 17 and a 5.02. 16.08 from Pfeiffer, 5.19 from Reed Stout. Nelson with a 14, Lenhart 14. Heft with a 2. A lot of people online watching right now. Kevin Waller, this layout is very fun. There is some turns. I like it better than the last layout. The last layout was fun. It wasn't jiving with me. Right? What about you? Did you like it? The last layout? I liked it, kinda, but it wasn't my favorite. Honestly, I liked the AE race layout a lot. And it was super simple. All right, our marshals are spreading out here. Tyler's going to take the pole, Giggity. Ian Schultz, I'll take you right there. Corey Heft is going to take the triple landing spot in that little X in the corner. All right, that's going to be optimal. Let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Thank you, June. Oh, never mind, June. I don't want this. Some random stuff. All right. Hold on. We got to check some transponders here. Lincoln Dake, you are in the next race. Yeah? Really? I'm looking at it right here. No? You must have looked at it pretty early. Lincoln Dake in race number 6. That's the oldest trick in the book. You go out there for the warm-up lap, try a setup change. I knew Lincoln was doing something like that. All right, that means I just got to check one transponder. It's William Robarge. The order in this, I'm going to go Hayden Klein, followed by Steve Haler, Andy Cars, Lee Tien Ying, Jeffrey Hilgendorf, and Bill Robarge. Robarge, you can go out last. All right, marshals looking live. Drivers, listen for your name. Hayden Klein. Steve Haler. Andy Cars. Lee Tien Ying. Jeffrey Hilgendorf. And Bill Robarge. Kevin Waller says last layout was top 3 for sure. I don't know about that. Was what? Really? That was not my favorite. It was all right. You just like it because you could triple your stock short course. 45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Andy Carr's the early leader, followed by Lee Tien, Steve, Jeffrey, Hayden, and Bill Robarge. Andy on an 18-lap pace early on here, but plenty of time left. 4 minutes left to go in this one. Mark Talley online wants to know what's the tire of choice everyone's running. Bald Eagles in the S3 compound are the optimal tire. Second best, Hot Race in the white. Third best, Smoothies in silver. That is an honest, unbiased opinion. Completely unbiased. 1:35 and 3:25 to go. Cars out front. White, pink, and blue. Working through that triple. Double and a single for the 21.5 guys. Cars working around the Hollywood humps on the straightaway. Last time by 16.8. He's got hot lap of the race with a 16.4. 18 and a 5:05 pace, 6.4 to the good of Lee Tien Ying. Hilgendorf coming across the line last time by with an 18.3. That was his fast lap. Watch it working down the big pie. I don't know what to call that yet. 2:50 to go. Oh man, Carr's gonna get it wrong in the large pie. Had 5.5 seconds to play with here. We're going to check the split when he comes across the line. Lee Tien Ying maintained that 2 spot. 4.5 seconds ahead of Hilgendorf, followed by Haler, Klein, and Robarge. Halfway down, halfway to go. Carr's lead whittled down to 1.9 now. Ying starting to close in. Ying in that Corsa gray working in front of me. Carr's back on that 18-lap pace. Last time by, bust down a 16.8. The previous stretches it back out 2.9 over Lee Tien Ying. Ying gonna get it wrong in the big pie. On his lid, Marshall Swift. Marshall replacing a divot. Everybody take notes. .315 and 1:45 to go. Cars, Ying and Hilgendorf. Right now, Hilgendorf closing in on Lee Tien Ying. Oh man, watch down the big pie. Oh, Robarge almost gets out of it, ends up over the pipe. These buggies aren't even supposed to be able to go over that pipe. Robarge defying the laws of buggy physics. Oh, you were there. Watching the Hollywood humps. Oh, man. Clear now. 4 down, 1 to go. Cars and Ying. Cars stretching it back out now. Ying in the 2, who's stretching out over Hilgendorf. Haler in the 4 spot, who's got 1.3 on Klein in the 5. Then it's Robarge doing his best lap. 18.5 last time by from P6. 40 seconds to go. Everybody grouping up the platform, working through the Hollywood humps, watching a triple. Pfeiffer narrowly avoiding that. Ten seconds to go in this one. Final heat of 21.5 coming up next. Lincoln Dake, you are in the next race. Race number 6. You could throw it down in 7 too if you want. He would. Hayden Klein, you are done racing around you. Good patience there. Steve Haler is done. Couple more to finish. There's Jeffrey Hilgendorf. He's done. Andy Cars is done. There's Li Tian Ying. We're just waiting on a 1 William Robarge, and there he is. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Andy Carr's going to take that one. 18 and a 5-15. Li Tian Ying with a 17 and a 5-15. 16.06 for Hilgendorf. 15.06 for Hayden Klein. 08 for Haler. Robarge 15 and a 5-12. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. Imagine that, Tyler Aubart online. The AE race, I feel like you could push it flat out all the time. Yeah, I agree with that. The last one, you had to be a lot more disciplined. I agree with that as well. I think I'm losing some of my discipline because I sucked at the last layout. I did so bad on the last layout, I was thinking about taking a vacation all next week. Going somewhere far, far away instead of tarnishing my name any further. Hayden, hustle up, put your car down, find a Marshall spot. We're waiting on you. Anywhere, by the pole, anywhere where there's a mark and paint on the track. And next time, put your car down in the left side area where everybody puts their car down. New layout, same system. He is slow. It seems like every time I'm waiting for him. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Everybody all checked in here. This is 21.5, race number 6. We're bringing him to the starting area over there. The order in this one going to go Henry St. Martin, Rick Nicholas, Ray Sokolek, Jason Klein, Lincoln Dake, and Derek Murray. Ooh, I like that, Li Tian. I like that. That's a good idea. Henry St. Martin going to go out first. Rick Nicholas, Ray Sokolek, Jason Klein, Lincoln Dake, and Derek Murray. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Henry. Rick Nicholas. Ray Sokolek. Jason Klein. Lincoln Dake. And Derek Murray. All right, nice and easy out there. New layout, ease your way into it. Good opening laps working here from the 21.5 spec buggy. Henry St. Martin with the goodest of the opening laps. Jason Klein within a couple thousandths early on here. Now it's Jason Klein to the front. 18.2 last time by. Hot lap of the race early on here for Klein. Klein in that all orange, working around the Hollywood humps right now. Him and St. Martin separated by 0.2 of a second. St. Martin watching a triple. Lincoln trying to power through it there. Everybody grouping up, working in front of the driver's stand. Work together. Klein makes it through unscathed. 18.0 last time by for Klein. That was another hot lap of the race. Rick Nicholas moves his way up to the 2 spot now, followed by Sokolek, Dake, St. Martin, and Murray. .140 and 3:20 to go. Klein on a 17 and a 5:10, on pace to put him second on the grid right now. Coming up on some traffic, our leader is in that all orange. He makes his way through it, watching the triple go wide. Two down, 3 to go. Klein out front, stretching it out, 6.7 over Henry St. Martin. Rick Nicholas within 1.1. Little separation to Sokolek, Murray, and Dake halfway down, halfway to go. Watching the large pie. Clear now. Swift Marshall in there from Hayden Klein. Still in the large pie. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Jason gets around it. Jason Klein navigating the traffic like a professional out there. You should consider racing in the Slash Enduro next year. This guy's got it. Three down, 2 to go. Klein showing the way. All orange, yellow wheels working in front of Henry St. Martin right now. Coming up on Derek Murray. Oh, man, both of them sliding around the Hollywood hump. St. Martin on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall's himself. 140 to go. Closest battle is for that number 2 spot right now. Henry and Rick. Separation there, just 1 second. Watching the triple. Go wide, wide, wide. Good Marshall in there from Hilgendorf. Good look. 1:15 to go. Four down, 1 to go. Klein, Rick Nicholas up to the 2 spot now. Watch at the top of the key. Clear, clear, clear. Oh, man. Oh, no. 44 seconds to go. Klein is cooked. He was out front. Oh, man. That's going to move Rick Nicholas to the front now. $20 seconds to go. Watch a triple landing. Clear now. Watching the large pie. Clear now. Time is expired. Keep going until I call your name. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Ray Sokolik, you are the only one done. Derek Murray done. Rick Nicholas done. Keep going, Lincoln. Keep going, keep going. One more to finish. Lincoln Dake. Keep going, keep going. And that's it. Everybody is done. Marshall's grabbed those blowers. Rick Nicholas going to take it. 16 and a 5:13. Henry at a 16 and a 5:23. 15:06 for Ray. Lincoln with a 14 and a 5:20. Jason 13 and a 4:04. Derek Murray 13 and a 5 flat. Jerry's in the chat. Close. Jerry's in the chat right now. He says everybody knows that Leo can't read. He just put it out there in public for everybody to hear.
Well, I did get beat by a Trackside on Sunday.
Really? At B-Town? Oh. Oh, and it was Larry? Oof. Oh, well, that's okay. That doesn't even matter. All right, a little bit of tracks of stock spec slash. Let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Nope. Jason Enoch, are you borrowing a transponder in there? Ah, all right. All right. This is the final race around here. We're going to take a very minuscule break after this. It's going to be like 8 minutes long. The order in this, I'm going to go Dennis Polson, Jason Enoch, Bill Robar, Stephen Key, and Mike St. Martin. Yep, yeah, you're 1 foot from the line, so that's perfect right there. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Dennis Polson. Jason Enoch. William Robarge. Stephen Key. And Mike St. Martin. All right, here we go. A little bit of tracks of stock spec slash. .45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Robarge out front. St. Martin, Enoch, Polson, and Key. Robarge on a 15-lap run. St. Martin and Enoch on a 14. 13 for Polson and Key. These guys all shuffling around here with 4 long minutes to go. Oh, man. Robarge, your leader, working over to single. Into the large pie. 120 in, 340 to go. 15 and a 5, 17 for Robarge now. Mike St. Martin in that 2 spot, 14 and a 508 for him, 13 for Key, 13 for Enoch, 12 for Polson. Couple of these guys clicking hot laps last time by. St. Martin with a 21-3, 23-3 for Stephen Key, 24-2 for Dennis Polson. 3:15 to go. Jason Lee online. What up, Jason Lee? I'm going to go on a race program without dinner now because you're not here. That's okay. I got a Mountain Dew. Oh, no. Robarge out. Dan Stammen online. Yeah, this triple doesn't jump you as high. It jumps you a little bit far. But it looks like the only people that are going to make it are Mod and maybe 13.5. You got to really grease it if you want to make it in 13.5. You got to be committed from the large pie all the way to the triple takeoff. So it is very tough. I'm sure all the top 13.5 guys at the INS will be doing it with ease, and I'll be casing it every other lap. Oh, man. Hard contact with the outside wall there. I think everybody just contacted the outside wall right there. He boosted you, Steve. He wanted you to do triple. Next time, next time. Key coming in for the pit there. Leonard trying to give him the boost so he can clear the triple. If you could boost a slash over this triple, I would be very impressed. Really. It's a long triple. 340 and 120 to go. Mike St. Martin out to the front. 14 and a 5, 11 for him. Enoch up to the 2 spot now, followed by Poles and Key. 110 to go in this one. St. Martin rocking that gold with the white, working through the sweeper right now of our ultra short straightaway. $14 and a 5, 10 is his pace. He's got a comfortable lead over Enoch. Enoch in that orange with the yellow and green. Steve Key in that 3 spot. Key in that all red. Followed by Polson in the factory slash. 4:20 down, 40 to go. Eugene Sia online. Hi, Eugene. I missed your comment a little bit earlier there. 20 seconds to go in this one. St. Martin in control. Enoch doing his hot lap last time by. Backs it up with another good one. Key up to the 3, pulls and watching the triple. Clear now. Oh no. Enoch gonna limp it home here. Hang on. Keep going, keep going. Poles and done. Enoch is done, Key is done. Wait now, one more. It's the white with the gold. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Mike St. Martin gonna take Trackside Stock Spec Slash round number 1. Followed by Stephen Key, Jason Enoch, and Dennis Polzen. All right, gang. Very minuscule break here. Very minuscule. I'm going to print up some heat sheets for round number 2. It's going to be the same race order. You're going to go up where you finished. New heat sheet coming out of the printer here. All right, timer is live. Then we'll get locked and loaded for round number 2. 4 minutes to round number 2, about 4 minutes. Just like round number 1, we're going to need some volunteer marshals here and there, so help me out. Optimal amount of marshals on this track is 7. There is 1 race that has 7 guys in it. It was just the way it all panned out. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
Right.
All right, let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Let's rock this round number 2, and it starts with stock short course, coupled with a little bit of tracks of stock spec slash marshals. Whoops. Wrong button there. A little bit more energy out of this radio station. That's kind of energetic. All right, let me get my Tracks of Stock Spec Slash guys out here to Marshall. Oh, and you know what we can do today, Breadbasket? We can disassemble that one broken thing and swap the shell with the working one. The dad wanted to throw it away. I said, don't just wait one more week. Don't throw it away yet. Sometimes he gets in a cleaning mode and he gets real throwing away heavy, yeah. He will deliberately wait to clean certain things until I am out of town because he knows that I'm a hoarder. All right, Tracks of Spec Slash, guys. Distribute yourselves amongst the racing surface. Polson's ready. He's distributed. St. Martin out here. Steve Key, Enoch. There's Robarge and my one volunteer marshal. It's Breadbasket Brian. Breadbasket Brian just does it for the love of the game. Comes here on a Tuesday just to hang out and help out. Sometimes race, mostly just to hang out. Signs in on the practice sheet. Breadbasket Brian, class, socializing. That's what he puts. Breadbasket, you could take by the pole in the sweeper. You're going to be on my side of the pole with your back against the pole. Right there, that pole, a big metal pole. Yeah, right there. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Robarge, you want to stand in front of the Packer? Lee Tien stood out there, and I like that. No, don't sit on the Packer. There's a lot of angles, a lot of jutting. I would not advise you sit on the Packer. Just waiting on a check-in from Ron Prill. Uh-oh. Hey, Aaron, gonna check that transponder there. Breadbasket with the assist. While we wait, here's the order for our stock short course race number 1. It is gonna go with Hayden Klein gonna lead us out first, followed by Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, Raina Chidara, David St. Martin, and Ron Prill. I'm going to seize this opportunity and eat one of my crackers. Slash Enduro pit stop going on over here. I don't really got any good filler material. I got no jokes. Steve, I got one joke. It's lame. Why did the farmer name his horse Mayo? Because mayonnaise. See, it's lame. Told you. I got one. Ha. All right, what's the status over there? Give me a Julius Caesar thumbs up, thumbs down, Breadbasket. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Now we're scratching. All right. Scratch it is. The order one more time. Hayden Klein, Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, Raina Chidara, David St. Martin, and Aaron Prill is a scratch. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Whew, Hayden Klein. Jason Klein. Rick Nicholas. Raina Chidara. And DSM. All right, here we go. A little bit of round 2 action. Starts out with stock short course. Jason Klein, first one across the line with a 20.1. Rick Nicholas, 19.3. Watching us straight. Clear now. Settling in here, about 1 minute and 4 minutes to go. Rick Nicholas on the point, 16 and a 5.05 early on here. Rick working his way through the sweeper right now over that kid's table. Long lap for Rick, gonna move Jason Klein to the point. 16 and a 5.07 for Klein, 5.15 for Rick Nicholas. Hayden Klein, 15 and a 5.01, 5.11 for Reyna. 14 and a 5 flat for David St. Martin, 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Jason, your leader, white with the blue, working in a triple right now. Klein looking smooth out there, working around the Hollywood humps. Got a fresh ball diff rebuild in that short course truck. Got it working nice. 18.2 last time by for Klein. Hot lap of the race. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. 2.6 to split up front. Klein and Nicholas. Reyna up to the 3 spot, followed by St. Martin and Hayden. Reyna working around the Hollywood humps right now onto the straightaway. Gray, pink, and blue. Looking smooth. Working over the kid's table. Reyna 20.0 that time by. David St. Martin with a 19.6. That was his best lap last time by. 2:15 to go. St. Martin in that orange with the blue working out of the triple right now. Rick Nicholas throwing down his best lap last time by 18.6. Hayden Klein, though, hot lap of the race, 17.6 last time by. Hayden, a late bloomer in this one, 1:55 to go. All copper, backs it up 17.7. Hayden moving up the order here. Little kiss off the pipe there. 3:20 down, 1:40 to go. Jason and Rick out front. Jason 1 second to the good of Rick Nicholas. Nicholas chipping away at it here. Last time by for Jason Klein, 19.4. Rick Nicholas in an 18.8. Klein backs it up with his best lap there, 18.0. 3:40 down, 1:20 to go. Leader will be coming up on Reyna. Reyna gives him room a little bit too early there. Has to wait a little extra. Four down, 1 to go. Klein stretching it back out over Nicholas, 2.5 the split. Klein working to the triple. Oh, a little turnaround there, gonna give up some time. Rick Nicholas in that silver, red and blue working in the triple now. 35 seconds to go. .2 the split up front, 20 seconds to go. Long lap from Klein, strong lap from Rick Nicholas. Klein working across the stripe here, 18.3, good recovery lap there for him. 1.9 the gap. Rick working across the line, 18.9, now it's 1.8. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Jason Klein, you are done racing in front of you. Rick Nicholas done, Reyna done. Waiting on Hayden and David St. Martin. Oh. Double done and done. Marshall's grab those blowers. Jason Klein going to take that one. Good enough for third on the grid. 16 and a 5:03. Rick Nicholas, 16 and a 5:05. Raina Chidara, 15 and a 5 flat. 15 and a 5:08 for Hayden. 15 and a 5:13 for David St. Martin. There's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't matter how hard you try, breadbasket, or how many notices you put out or anything. It just is what it is, unfortunately. That's all right. Yeah. All right. Rick, you can slide over here. On that nice white X right there. And then you guys can go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Raina, why don't you stand in front of the Packer? Yeah, right there. Perfect. Li Tian Ying, a trailblazer. He picked that spot and it works really nice. It's a good spot. All right, everybody all checked in? The order in this is going to go Ian Schultz, followed by Leonard Dake, Nick Coleman, Caden Cars, Matt Beer, and Adam Chidara. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Ian Schultz, Leonard Dake, Nick Coleman, Caden Cars, Matt Beer, and Adam Chidara. Watching us straight away. .45 seconds in, 4:15 to go. Caden Cars, early leader. Schultz, Coleman, Dake, Chidara, and Beer. Coleman on his lid there. Cars working up the large pie, working into the triple right now. Just like that, Ian Schultz to the front last time. Long lap for Cars, fast lap for Ian. Ian going to get spun around in the triple there. 1:25 and 3:35 to go. Work together, work together. Schultz here leader. Up on two wheels in the sweeper. 17 and a 5:09 pace. White and yellow working out of the triple right now. Chidara giving him a little bit of room there. Tucks right back in. Separation up front, 0.2 of a second. Schultz and Cars. Schultz 17 and a 5:09. Cars 17.510. Dake within 2 seconds on a 5:17. Chidara not out of this one yet. Coleman very close. Little separation to Beer. 2 down, 3 to go. Schultz stretching it out 0.8 over Cars last time by. Leonard Dake with a 16.9. Puts him within 2.9 of the leader. Schultz throws down a 16.9 of his own. Halfway down, halfway to go. Schultz out front. 17 and a 5:03. Cars 09. Dake 09 now. Now it's Dake to the 2 spot. Dake up on 2 wheels coming on the straightaway. A little loose coming down that kid's table, but hangs on. Working over to Large Pie. Into the triple. Coming up on Chidara. We all know how this plays out. $150 to go. Ian out front, 3.8 second gap over Leonard Dake, who's only got 0.8 on Caden Cars. Another 1.8 to Nick Coleman, then it's Chidara and Beer, 140 to go. Watching the sweeper. Oh man, Schultz going for a little tumble there. 3.2 was the gap. Dake coming across the line there with a 17.3, a strong lap there. Schultz going to be working a long one here. It's going to tighten up with 110 to go. Oh, it wasn't that long at all. Schultz must have been on a burner. 17.5 across the line there. Recovery on the final of the lap. $50 seconds to go. 2.6 to split up front. Schultz, another 17.1. Watch on a straightaway. Oh, no. $35 seconds to go. That should be enough. Schultz stretching it way out now. Dake in the 2. Coleman up to the 3. Followed by Cars, Chidara, and Beer. 25 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going. They come down to the very end here. Keep going, keep going. Ian Schultz, you are done. Racing behind you and in front of you. Rest of you guys will be done when you cross the line. Leonard Dake done. There's Coleman. Oh, no. Right at the loop. Cars and Matt Beer done waiting on one more. It's Adam Chidara. Oh. What was that? Was that some tomfoolery? You almost took out Reyna. But you jerk. Ian Schultz going to take that one. Nick Coleman sneaking up to the 2 spot on the last lap ahead of Leonard Dake. Then it's Chidara with a spectacular finish, followed by Cars and Matt Beer. All right, I'll take all those drivers out to Marshall. I'll also take AA Ron Prill out to Marshall for this one. Caden, why don't you pop a squat on that bucket there? There we go. All right. And who am I missing here? Leonard Dake. Leonard Dake. Leonard Dake. Slide your way out to this spot over here. Thank you. That's the auxiliary bucket right there. Actually, Breadbasket Brian, why don't you just remove that bucket, because we don't need that spot for right now. We'll put that out for the mains. We don't need that for qualifying. All right, let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. I'll also take AA Ron Prill out to Marshall. Right here by Adam, Aaron. I'll take you on the other side of Adam. Nope. All right, everybody all checked in? The order in this one going to go Talon Didi, followed by Gavin Miller, Chris Nelson, Shane Coles, Danny D, and Travis Mashinsky. All right. I'm going to call you by name. Talon. All right, bring it back, bring it back. You're too close to the loop. Yeah, it didn't score you. I mean, I could not bring it back and your first lap wouldn't count. Back up Gavin a little bit too there. There you go, right there. That's where we're gonna stop him there, gang. That's as far as we'll go. All right, I'm gonna call you by name. Talon Didi. Gavin Miller. Chris Nelson. Shane Coles. Danny D. And Travis Mashinsky. Race number 3 on the track right now. Stock buggy working their opening laps. And lap number 1 going to go to Chris Nelson. 16-1 out of the gate. Danny D with a 16-1. Danny D to the front. Detloff, your leader, 19 and a 5:10. TQ run right now working for Danny D. Talon Didi up in that 2 spot. 15-8 last time by for Talon. 120 and 340 to go. Cole's jumping up to the 2 now. Then it's Didi, Nelson, Mashinsky, and Miller. Detloff, your leader, blue with the flames, working on the straightaway. Last time 16-8. Gonna back it up here. Oh, long lap for Detloff. Going to move Talon Didi to the front. Didi with a 15-6 last time by. Long lap for Didi. Detloff back to the point. Coles within 2/10. Nelson another half a second. Little break to Didi, Miller, and Mashinsky. 3:05 to go. Two down, 3 to go. Coles taking over the top spot now, 18 and a 5:03. Nelson 04, Detloff 05, Didi 05, Miller 08. Top 5 guys covered by 2.1 right now. Didi throwing down a 15-8, jumps to the front. Him and Coles both on an 18 and a 5:03. Now Nelson also on a 5:03. Detloff on an 04. Top 4 guys covered by 6/10. Halfway down, halfway to go. Coles going to tap out. Detloff tapping out. Didi tapping in, 15-9. Didi taking over that top spot by a margin of 8/10 over Chris Nelson. Gavin Miller finds his way up to the 3, followed by Detloff, Coles, and Mashinsky. 2:05 to go. Leader working through the triple. Double and single for these stock buggy guys. Chris Nelson throws down 15-9, puts him to the point. 18 and a 5:01 for Nelson. Didi going 15-8, puts him back to the front. Half a second to split up front. Didi and Nelson, 1:45 to go. Gavin and P3 throws down a 16-3. 2.1 cover the top 3 cars. Gavin working around the Hollywood humps on the straightaway right now. .330 and 1:30 to go. Didi, 19 and a 5:16. Gavin up to the 2 spot now, 18 and a 5:03 for him. Nelson, 05. Detloff, 18 lap run, followed by Coles and Mashinsky, 1:15 to go. Mashinsky got the leader on him, gives him room. Pretty clean qualifier working here for stock buggy. 4 down, 1 to go. Didi's starting to stretch it out just a bit now. 4.5 to the good of Gavin Miller, who's got 2/10 on Chris Nelson. Nelson going to get a little spun out there. Track starting to dust up just a little bit here. Watching the straightaway go high, high, high. "25 seconds to go. Didi, Miller, Nelson, Detloff, Coles, and Mashinsky. Miller looking to move up a couple spots to second on the order right now. Watch it going to the triple. Clear. Keep going till I call your name. Gavin Miller done. Talon Didi is done. Shane Cole's done. Waiting on Detloff and Mashinsky. Here come Mashinsky. One more to finish. And that's it. Marshall's grab those blowers, bring them in, shut them down. Talon Didi gonna take that heat. 19 and a 5.12. Resets that TQ. Gavin Miller 18 and a 5.01. 18.5.12 for Nelson. 5.15 for Detloff. 17.05 for Coles and a 09 for Travis Mashinsky. Jerry, I don't know what's up with that comment up there. I think someone's in the wrong live video. We got a comment in the chat. Arm for the resistance. No fascism in my time. Join up. I think we're in the wrong feed. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. My flabbers are gasted. I am perplexed. All right. All right, let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. I'm going to do a little manipulating here. Are you going to jump out there, Bread Basket? Is that what's happening? You want to take that spot over yonder? All the way over there by the triple landing, kinda. All right, everybody all checked in. Cars to the starting area, please. Yeah, right about there. The loop is pretty much in line with that Charger that's on the wall, the red Charger. The order in this one, it's going to go Ian Schultz, followed by Tyler Stefik, Todd Pfeiffer, Reed Stout, Jack Nelson, Lucas Lenhart, and Corey Heft. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Ian Schultz, Tyler Stefik, Todd Pfeiffer, Reed Stout, Jack Nelson, Lucas Lenhart, and Corey Heft. All right, nice and easy out there. Final heat of stock buggy race number 4 on the track right now. Your top qualifier is Talon Didi. And your lap 1 winner is Corey Heft in this heat, followed by Jack Nelson, Reed Stout. Heft, your early leader in this one. Heft had to bow out around number 1, so he's looking to come back with a vengeance here. Last time by 16.9. Heft working across the stripe this time, 16.5. Over to Large Pie. Yellow. TLR ride with the yellow wheels. 18 and a 5:03. Jack Nelson in that 2 spot. 18 and a 5:09. Nelson going to be working a long lap here. Detloff doing something. I don't know what was happening over there. Oh, man. No way. $150 in, $310 to go. Heft, 18 and a 5:03. Good enough for third on the grid. Schultz in a 2, 18 and a 5:15. 5:16 for Pfeiffer. Then it's Stout, Nelson, Lenhart, and Stefik. 2 down, 3 to go. Watching a large pie. Clear now. Heft your leader, working around the Hollywood humps. Good evasive maneuver there from Jack Nelson. Lets our second place car, Ian Schultz, goes on by, tucks in and follows right behind him. 2:15 to go. Heft and Schultz, 1.6 the gap. Pfeiffer in that 3 spot. Top 3 guys all on 18 lap runs. Nelson going to get it wrong. Stout going to catch a stray. 3 down, 2 to go. Schultz going 15.9 last time by. Puts him within 4/10 now. Schultz working on those straightaway. Heft working on those straightaway. Watching the Hollywood humps. Clear. Long lap from Heft going to move Schultz to the point. 1:40 to go. Pfeiffer up to the 2 spot. Heft all the way down to the 3. And it's Stefik, Nelson, Stout, and Lenhart. Right now, Nelson and Stout separated by about 1.4. Long lap from Nelson. Going to drop him a couple spots in the order. Watch it going to the triple. Clear. Watch a triple exit. Clear. Good Marshall in there from Breadbasket Brian. Four, 10 down, 50 to go. Ian Schultz out front. Separating now from Corey Heft in the 2 spot. Pfeiffer still in the 3. Everybody pretty spread out in this one. 30 seconds to go. Watching the Hollywood humps. Clear now. Watch it coming down the large pie. Clear. Schultz going to get it wrong. 15.7 last time by. Hot lap at a race. Going to back it up with a stinker here. Watch it over to kids' table. Time has expired. Keep going until I call your name. Ian Schultz, you are the first one done. Tyler Stefik is now done. Reed Stout is done. Keep going, Corey. Jack Nelson done. Todd Pfeiffer done. Waiting on Heft and Lenhart. Heft and Lenhart. Lenhart done. One more to finish is Corey Heft. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Ian Schultz going to take that one. 18 and a 5:04. Heft at 18, 5, 11, 17 from Stefik, 17 from Pfeiffer, 16, 16, and 16. Stout, Nelson, and Lucas Lenhart. All right, Marshall's spreading out here. That'll work. That is a fast servo. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Everybody all checked in. Bring your cars to the starting area. The order in this one going to go Andy Cars, followed by Li Tian Ying. Then it's going to be Jeffrey Hilgendorf, Hayden Klein, Steve Haler, and William Robarge. Li Tian, you're going out second. All right. Marshall's Look Alive drivers, listen for your name. Andy Cars. Li Tian Ying. Jeffrey Hilgendorf. Hayden Klein. Steve Haler. And William Robarge. Nice and easy out there, nice and smooth. This is race number 5, first heat of 21.5 spec buggy. Clean couple opening laps here working for 21.5. Andy Cars, Li Tian Ying, Steve Haler showing the way. Hilgendorf, Klein, Robarge. Fooled ya. Watch it at the loop. Good Marshall there from Jack Nelson. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Cars out front, 18-lap run. Ying up in that 2 spot, 16 in a flat. Hilgendorf, 16 in a flat. Haler, 16:05. Long lap from Cars, going to drop him down to a 17 in a 5 flat now. Huh? I don't know, I only ran 2 batteries. 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Andy Cars out front. 17:06. Li Tian Ying within 3.6 right now. Hilgendorf doing his hot lap last time by 18.2. Puts him on a 16 and a 5 flat. Robarge up to the 4. Then it's Haler and Klein halfway down, halfway to go. Maybe. No way. I am just barely making it with my 4-wheel. Even when there was no pipes, I landed it, lined it up past the Packer, and it just barely makes it. If 17.5 makes this triple at the INS, I will be flabbergasted. There's no way. No way. I want to see it. I want to see a 17.5 guy make it tonight. 1:45 to go. Andy Cars out front still. Stretching it out over Li Tian Ying. Hilgendorf maintains that 3 spot. Haler, Robarge, and Klein. Top 2 on 17-lap runs. Hilgendorf on a 16. Haler 16. Robarge 16. Long lap from Hilgendorf. Going to drop him all the way down to the bottom of the order here. 1:25 to go. No chance. No way. Try it anyways. I'll sell you a chassis. What's the problem? Maybe. 45 seconds to go. Cars back on that 18-lap pace. Everybody pretty spread out. Closest battle going to be the Robarge-Haler-Hilgendorf battle for the number 3 spot. Robarge hanging on to that 3 spot at this very moment with 35 seconds to go. Robarge working the Hollywood humps on those straightaway. Matt Kozik is online, says, you know Kyle is going to try and jump that triple. Yes, I do know that, Matt. There's going to be a lot of unnecessary wheel flicking involved. Kyle is going to flick his wheels over that kid's table that you don't get any air on. Oh, behind you, Pfeiffer. Race clock about to expire here. Everybody remains pretty much the same where they were. Couple guys in the green here. Keep going until I call your name. Andy Carr's here, the first one done. You got racing behind you. Good dive out of the way there. Watching a triple. Everybody else still going. Li Tianying, you are done. Once you cross the line, you should be done. Hayden Klein is done. Steve Haler done. 2 more to finish, 1 more to finish, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshall's grab the blowers. Andy Carr's going to take it. 17 and a 5 flat. Ying with a 17, 5, 10, 16, 16, 16, and 16. Haler, Robarge, Hilgendorf. 15-lap run for Hayden Klein. Leo, you were running your Mod 2 wheel before, right? Okay. Is a stock buggy going to make this? No way. No way. No, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I had to commit at the large pie corner and then just grease it to make the with a 13.5. And you just make it. I'm sure Aaron Mitchell's going to show up and just be airing it out. Aaron Mitchell, if you're watching, send me your setup. Marshall's spreading out here. Robarge, you want to take that farther spot over there? Thank you, sir. Brett Basket Brian got the pole. Giggity. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Oh, man, beat it, Rick. Lincoln giving you the business right there. All right, cars to the starting area. Oh, so now he's zoned in or zoned out. What does that mean? We're going to find out. Oh, Rick Nicholas actually going out first there, Brett Baskin. Whoops. Sorry, Rick. Rick going to go out first, followed by Henry St. Martin, Raymond Sokolik, Lincoln Dake, Jason Klein, and Derek Murray. All right. Marshall's Look Alive drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Rick Nicholas. Henry St. Martin. Ray Sokolik. Lincoln Dake. Jason Klein. And Derek Murray. Well, watching the top of the platform. Clear now. Off and rolling here. Race number 6, 21.5, Spec Buggy. Lincoln Dake to the top of the board for just a moment there. Now it's Rick Nicholas to the top. Oh, man, Robarge busy over there. Easy, Robarge, easy. Little stutter step there from Robarge. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Rick Nicholas on pace to put him third on the grid right now. 16 in a 5:04. Jason Klein up in that 2 spot. 15:5:11. 5:12 for Ray. Watching a large pie. Nicholas going to park it. Watch it by the loop. Oh, man, triple landing. Couple questionable laps turning here. That's going to change the order around. Jason Klein going to move up to the front. 1/10 to the good of Rick Nicholas. Sokolik hanging on to the 3 spot. Oh, man. That is a busy spot for Robarge. Usually not that much action in this corner. Last couple races, but 2:25 and 2:35 to go. Rick Nicholas 18.6 last time by, his best lap. 16 and a 5:15 pace. Klein in the 2 spot, 2.7 a split. Sokolik within 4/10. Little separation of Murray, followed by St. Martin and Dake. 2:20 to go. Watching the Hollywood humps. Clear now. Three down, 2 to go. Rick Nicholas, another hot lap there, 18-1. Good enough for 4th on the grid right now, 16 and a 5:11. Your leader in that white with the red, power of the painted wing, working on the straightaway with 1:45 to go. Separating from Jason Klein in the 2. Sokolik hanging on to the 3. Murray, St. Martin, and Dake. Rick all alone on a 16-lap run. Klein on a 15:01.07 for Sokolik. 14 and a flat for Murray. St. Martin on a 14:07. Lincoln on a 13 right now. $105 to go in this one. Stock Spec Slash, you guys are up next. Watch it down the large pie. Clear now. Leader working in front of me, red with the white. Rick Nicholas, 16 and a 5:10 pace. Getting caught up just a bit. One more, Robarge. Watch a triple landing. Go wide, 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 wide. Clear. Oh, man. Should have took a 12-minute nap. 10-minute nap was not long enough. $15 seconds to go. Watching a large pie. Clear now. Oh, man, Klein crashing over there in no man's land. The Marshal was running into another car. Keep going, keep going. Jason Klein, you are done. Henry St. Martin done. Lincoln Dake is done. Derek Murray done. Ray Sokolik done. Waiting on one more. It's Rick Nicholas. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals, grab those blowers. Rick Nicholas going to take it 16 and a 5:11. Klein 15 and a 5:01. 15:5:12 for Henry St. Martin. Followed by Ray with 15. Derek 14. Lincoln with a 13-lap run. There's a battery over there, I think. All right, Marshall's spread out. Ray, why don't you pop a squat right on that bucket right there? You just pop a squat on that bucket. Yeah, there you go. Henry, Derek, Leo. She's Klein over there. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Little spec slash to close out the round here, and then I'll get the main set up. If you're not going to run your main, please come and let me know. And Talon Didi, come see me in the scoring booth. Talon Didi. I don't know where he is, but
This was Lincoln right before we had the.
he should have took a 12-minute nap because it was a little questionable out there. Everybody all checked in. I've done that. I did that in the IOCC, and then I put down my best run on the layout. The order in this, I'm going to go Mike St. Martin, Stephen Key, Jason Enoch, Dennis Polzen, and William Robarge. Get him, Steve. And if Leo grabs your car, he's going to boost you into the triple, so be ready for that. Don't lift. All right, spec slash, I'm going to call you drivers by name. Mike St. Martin, Stephen Key, Jason Enoch, Dennis Polzen, and William Robarge. All right, nice and easy out there. Spec slash, final race of the round. All right, we're 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. It is Dennis Polzen out front. Oh, I spoke too soon. Long lap for Polzen. Now it's Mike St. Martin in the front. Robarge, Key, Polzen plummeting to the 4 spot. Enoch in the 5. No dancing in the pits, please. No tick-tocking in the pits. Raina's over there hitting the Renegade. .140 in, 3:20 to go. Robarge makes his way to the front now. 14 and a 5:01. Key in that 2 spot. 14 and a 5:12. Oh man, just give it a click. It just clicks right on there. Click his front body mounts on. Bring it to Leo, Steve. Leo will put your body on, Steve. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, Leo, I would have allowed that. I would have allowed it. Oh, he was thinking about it right there. 2:20 in, 2:40 to go. Robarge out front. Robarge in that old school factory slash paint job. White, red, and black working out of the triple. 15 lap run. Mike St. Martin in the 2 on a 13 and a flat. Polzen 13:02. St. Martin and Polzen separated by 7/10. Then it's Stephen Key and Jason Enoch. 2:15 to go. Enoch about to lay down a burner right here. Enoch, hot lap of the race that time by 17:1 with the Trackside Spec slash. Oh man, and that gets T-boned by Steve Key. These guys rubbing and racing out there. 1:45 to go. Oh, Enoch up on 2 wheels, saves it. You think so? We'll do another one. I'm definitely down to do another slash enduro. $3:45 down, 1:15 to go. Robarge out front, comfortable lead right now. Pulls into the 2. St. Martin going 21-0, his best lap last time by. Backs it up with a 22.9. Then it's Enoch and Stephen Key. Those two separated by 1.6. Enoch working on the straightaway. Steve Key working up the large pie. Takes over that 4 spot from Enoch. Oh, man, Key gets it wrong in a triple. Front of the body stayed on. Leo shakes his head in disappointment. "35 seconds to go. Closest battle. Going to be Key and Enoch. Enoch within 2/10 right now. 25 seconds to go. Key working around the Hollywood humps. Enoch working into the humps now. Robarge last time by 19.9. Hot lap there. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Stephen Key, you are done. Only one done. Stephen Key. Jason Enoch done. Mike St. Martin is done. Waiting on Robarge and Polsen. One more to finish. One more to finish. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Bill Robarge going to take that one and the TQ from Mike St. Martin. So Robarge going to start out front in the main event. Polsen going to start third on the grid. Going to take second in that heat, though. Followed by St. Martin, Key, and Enoch. All right, gang, I'm going to get the main set up right now. If you're not running your main, come please let me know. Come to the booth right now. Let me know. Help me out. All right, gang, I'm getting the main setup. We are going to have a plethora of small races, so I need volunteer marshals aplenty throughout the duration of the race program for the mains. It's just the way it is. We got a lot of B mains that are like 4 guys. So I'll need everybody to step up, help me out marshaling. If you're not racing and you're not up next, help me out, marshal. All right, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Race number 1 going to be 21.5 Spec Buggy B main. It is a 4-person main, followed by Stock Buggy B main, which has 5 guys. Tracks and Spec Slash main, Stock Short Course B main. Then it's 21.5 Stock Buggy and Stock Short Course. Like I said, we're going to need plentiful amounts of volunteer marshals. We got a lot of mains that are very small. Lots of marshals. Help me out. I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Ian Schultz, you're going to be back-to-back. Ian Schultz, you're the only one in the building. You're back-to-back. All right, mains going to the printer right now. Timer going on the screen. All right, 10-minute timer is live. Then we're starting with 21.5 Spec Buggy B main, going to be race number 1. Stock Short Course A main, you guys are going to be my marshals. All right, gang, bring them in, bring them in. $21.5 spec B main. You guys are up. B main, you guys are up. Race local like Hayden Klein, Derek Murray, and Lincoln Dake. Marshals are going to be my stock short course A main. So race number 1, you guys are up. Race local like Hayden Klein, Derek Murray, and Lincoln Dake. Marshall's going to be my stock short course A main. You walking right up the jumps, Leo? Leonard, you walking on my jump faces, man? Steffik's accusing you here. I handcrafted this triple takeoff. You can't even read. You know, I heard that about you in the chat. Oh my gosh. What kind of shoe are you wearing? What's the bottom of your shoe look like? I got 2 footprints right here, 3, but I already know who the 3rd one is from. From Dennis Polson. What? Yeah. Which one's Leo? The one on the right, right? Yeah. Let me see the bottom of your foot. That is so you. Oh my gosh. All right, find a marshalling spot. Find a marshalling spot. Where's the rest of my stock short course A main out here? I got Caden Cars, I got Adam Chidar, I got Ian Schultz, Jason Klein. I'm looking for Nick Coleman, Rick Nicholas, and Matt Beer out to the racetrack. Coleman, you can take that spot over yonder. Aaron Prill, you want to take that bucket right there. And Rick Nicholas, you want to go down in the far side over there, Rick? Thank you, sir. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little 21.5 spec B main. I know you're thinking it, but I'm going to say it. We're going to need volunteer marshals after this one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. But then we should be good. All right, Leo's going to help me grid him up here. Or Caden. We're pretty good here. Ray Sokolik going to be on the 1. Hayden Klein going to be on the 2. No, we're going to start. Yeah, we'll start behind the loop just to make our lives easier for today. So Ray Sokolik on the 1. Hayden Klein on the 2. Right there, that's Hayden Klein. Yep. Hold on, Lincoln. Well, give me a little more distance on that. Just a skosh. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, we'll back up Hayden Klein just a little bit. The Red with the Flames. Excellent. Caden Cars is hired. He's painting the grid on Sunday. All right. This is 21.5 spec B main. Nice and easy on the start. Top 2 going to move up on the sound of the tone. And a quick tone it is. Good start working here. Top three breaking away just a little bit. He's talking back up there. Oh, man, Sokolik going to turn in a bit early. Hayden Klein going to the point. 1 and 2, working up that platform and down. Derek Murray in that 3 spot. Murray getting hung up on the Hollywood humps just a little bit. So Hayden Klein out front, red with the flames. That classic Matt Beer body up the platform and down. Little hesitation there from Klein. Sokolik close in just a few feet. Murray in that 3 spot. Followed by Lincoln. Lincoln starting to close the gap on Derek Murray right now. Couple words of encouragement from the coach, and Lincoln's dialed in now. Lincoln getting by Murray. That's about it for the 3 spot, working on the large pie. Lincoln going to turn in about a mile early there. Murray going to go by. Back to the front. It's Hayden Klein working out of the triple. Red with the flames. Sokolik in the 2 spot. Top 2 looking to transfer. Volunteer marshals doing their stretches right now. Oh, watching the sweeper. That's the Lincoln Murray battle. Murray on the wrong side of the pipe. Yeah, go, go, go. Oh, man, Murray going to park into the Hollywood humps after a little assist from Nick Coleman there. Two down, 3 to go. Oh, all right, Murray going to marshal race Sokolik. Sokolik going to get caught up with Lincoln in the triple. Hayden Klein out front just cruising. All these guys parking it by the loop, halfway down, halfway to go. It's Klein out front, working the loop. Sokolik in that 2 spot, working the platform. Derek Murray in the 3, followed by Lincoln Dake in the 4. That's our closest battle on the track right now, working around the Hollywood humps. Murray and Dake. .250 and 2:10 to go. Battle working through the lumps. Onto a straightaway. Dake a little wide there. Tidy line around the loop for Lincoln Dake. Catches a little bit of the pipe on the large pie. Murray on the wrong side of the pipe. Lincoln closing back in here. 1:45 to go. 1 and 2 comfortably out front. Hayden making his way through the traffic. Lincoln turning a little bit early. Help him in. There you go, a little direction. That's what he needs. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Oh, man. Klein is broken. Nice. Lincoln knows what to do. Dake with a little boost there. Father-son boost. Klein is out. Sokolik then to jump to the front. Derek Murray to the 2. Derek Murray is out. It's a 2-buggy race. There's 1 minute left. Whoa, whoa, easy over there. Exciting race, but it's not that exciting. These guys duking it out. We're going to play it out like it's a battle. Like Lincoln's leading out Ray. Just like Leo had it all rode up. That's how he planned this to go. Oh, Lincoln on the wrong side of the pipe. Ray looking around the outside. Lincoln trying to clean him out. Unsuccessful there. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Hayden Klein still has 11 laps. Lincoln got to complete this lap here, and that's it. Lincoln moves up to the 2 spot. Looking to move up to the A main. Oh, man. Coleman's got him coming from all angles. 10 seconds to go. What a turn of events here in 21.5 spec buggy. Lincoln coming across to seal the deal. Lincoln, you are done. One more to finish. It's Ray Sokolik. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshals grab the blowers. Link and Dake and Ray Sokolik are moving up to the big show. You drivers will be moving up to race number 5. Thanks, Ian. All right, I need all those drivers from the last race out to Marshall. I also need a volunteer or 2. Another smaller race coming up. And then after that, there's another smaller race. So we'll need a couple more volunteer marshals here and there. And once we get into the final couple races, we'll be all good to go. Oh, it's... Well, there you go. You can keep that. All right, Derek got there. Yeah. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Hey, Derek, why don't you slide over into that spot over in the corner over there, kind of? Little faded white X mark over there. Thank you. Everybody all checked in. Let's grid them up. Stock buggy B main. Todd Pfeiffer going to be on the 1. Travis Mashinsky going to be on the number 2. So Pfeiffer, yep, 1. Mashinsky on the 2. And your left hand there, Caden, a little bit farther for Travis. Right there. Reed Stout on the 3. Jack Nelson on the 4. Followed by Lucas Lenhart on the 5. All right, we're all gridded up here. It's a little bit more experimental of a grid than the previous time, but we're going to allow it. All right, guys, stock buggy B main. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Let's take it on the tone. Mashinsky a little in and out there on lap 1. These guys getting caught up in the platform. Nelson and Lenhart. Stout on his lid and the sweeper. Oh, man, Nelson driving right into the back of Stout there. Nelson on the wrong side of the pipe. We're only 30 seconds in, 4:30 to go. Pfeiffer and Mashinsky out front. Pfeiffer in that very ugly buggy working through the triple. Baby food green around the Hollywood humps. Mashinsky in the 2. Mashinsky working around the loop right now. And it's Reed Stout, Jack Nelson. Battle for the 3 spot, followed by Lenhart. 1:05 in, 3:55 to go. Hey, Talon. 3:40 to go. Pfeiffer working on the straightaway. That is your leader. Mashinsky working on the straightaway now. That is your second place driver. Stout up in the 3. Stout working on the platform. Then it's Nelson and Lenhart. $150 and $310 to go. Pfeiffer and Mashinsky 1 and 2. Stout in the 3. Stout working on the large pie into the triple. So Mashinsky onto the straightaway. Stout working into the roller, into the platform. Mashinsky 17-8 across the line. Watching a large pie. Stout with a 17-4. 2:25 and 2:35 to go. Nice. Thank you. I'll give it back when I'm done. Jason Lee online watching Pfeiffer right now says, "Don't suck, Pfeiffer." We're doing just that. We got that locked in. So far, if you watch the last race, anything can happen. 2:05 to go. Pfeiffer, Mashinsky, Stout, Nelson, Lenhart. All these guys kind of spread out. Pfeiffer working around Jack Nelson here, leader on Jack Nelson. Mashinsky working down the platform in a 2 spot, 1:30 to go. Stout doing his best lap last time by 17-1. 6.6 the gap between him and Travis Mashinsky. Lenhart gives him room. Stout around the Hollywood humps. Mashinsky across the line with an 18.5. Stout across the line with a 17.3. 5.5 the gap now. 55 seconds to go. Second place on Jack Nelson. .43 seconds to go. Mashinsky working over the roller. 18.5 last time by. Oh man, someone getting it wrong there. That was Jack Nelson. 25 seconds to go. Watch it at the loop. Clear now. Pfeiffer, Travis, Reed, Jack, and Lucas. Mashinsky throwing down a 16.8 last time by his hot lap. Looking to bring it on home here. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Tracks is stock spec slash A main up next. Everybody is done. Pfeiffer and Mashinsky going to move on up to the stock buggy A main. Stout going to bring home the 3, followed by Nelson and Lucas Lenhart. You drivers will be bumping up into race number 6. Yeah. Were you watching that, Leo? No. Yeah, I think the track is just weird. All right, I need all those guys from last race out to Marshall. Couple more small races coming up. We got this one and one more, and then we'll be into the big races. Let's go ahead, let's roll them around, let's check them in. Everybody is all checked in. We're going to bring them to the starting area, the imaginary grid, in which Bill Robarge is going to be on the number 1, Mike St. Martin on the number 2, Dennis Polson on the number 3, Stephen Key on the 4, and Jason Enoch on the 5. There we go, St. Martin, Polson, Key, and Enoch. One more breadbasket. He's coming in there. It goes Key then Enoch. Steve Key just making a little adjustment here, dialing in a couple degrees of turbo. Oh, easy on the fenders, bro. All right, perfectly placed. All right, this is Trackside Stock Spec / A Main. Robarge was the top qualifier tonight. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. And here we go. Little spec slash on a Tuesday. Robarge tight to the pipe. Enoch going to tap out on the triple on lap 1. Plenty of time left. Robarge, your leader, white, black, and red. Followed by St. Martin. Steve Key, Polson, Jason Enoch watching a triple. Key going for a tumble there. These guys grouping up in the platform. Four-way battle working on the straightaway right now. Through the sweeper, through the kids' table. Enoch going to tap out. It's St. Martin, Polson, and Key. Polson giving a little fender action to Key there. We're side-by-side racing in the slash. St. Martin going to get it wrong. Key going to catch the short end of that. Enoch going to go by. Your leader, Robarge, crossed the line up to the large pie. Polson through the sweeper in a 2 spot. Enoch up to the 3. Up on 2 wheels. Key nowhere to go. St. Martin looking to the inside of Enoch. These guys beating up Enoch out there. 125 and 335 to go. Robarge, your leader, working through the triple. Poles in your second place car, working into the large pie. And it's Steve Key up in the 3 spot. St. Martin and Jason Enoch, 320 to go. Enoch getting high-sided there. Pfeiffer trying to get him. Oh, man. Pfeiffer leaving a generous footprint on the triple takeoff. Oh, my goodness. They could probably see that on the live feed. You know how long it took me to make that triple takeoff? Not very long, actually. We got a new tractor. It was really easy. The look on Danny is disgruntled. Look at Danny Detloff's face right now, Todd. Look at him, Todd Pfeiffer. Look at him. Halfway down, halfway to go. Robarge in control. He's blaming Enoch on it now. Enoch, an accessory after the fact. Polson trying to close in on Robarge here. Robarge working down the platform, white, black, and red. Polson in that blue, green. Both these guys rocking factory / paint jobs. Stephen Key in the 3 spot. Enoch paid for all of the track. He's going to use all the track. 3 down, 2 to go. These guys starting to spread out just a little bit. Robarge crossed the line, 19.7, his hot lap. Polson working across the line here. 21.4, Robarge pulling away. Stephen Key with a 21.0. Key opting for that single line through the triple. 330 and 130 to go. Everybody relatively spread out. Closest battle, probably Polson and Key. Polson working over the roller, up the platform. Key over the roller, up the platform. Polson onto a straightaway in that blue with the green. Little kiss off the pipe. Steve Key, money coming onto a straightaway. Watching a large pie. Oh, Polson giving Enoch a little bump. Doing a couple front flips. Here comes Steve Key. Key looking at the inside, makes it happen. Mashinsky dancing around the triple landing. 45 seconds to go. Now it's Stephen Key up to the 2 spot. Polson getting it wrong. Here comes St. Martin now. 25 seconds to go. Battle working for the 3 spot, working into the roller. St. Martin in that white with the gold, pulls in up on the pipe there. Ten seconds to go. These guys back to spread out here. Race clock about to expire, and the track's a stock spec / A main. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Stephen Key done. Oh no, somebody dropped something on the track. Was it a radio? Oh yeah, yeah, whatever. Waiting on Robarge and Polson. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Robarge taking out the bucket, but taking the win. Steve Key going to bring home the 2. St. Martin 3. Polson and Enoch. Jason Lee is online right now. He said it looks like a T-Rex stepped on the triple takeoff. Jason Lee can see it from the live video. I can see it. All right, I need all those guys from the last race out to Marshall. We got one more small race coming up next. Robar's going to take there. St. Martin, you want to stand right in front of the Packer? Yeah, right there. Robar's, you either got that one or that one. Do it with your radio. All right. Everybody can roll them around and do your thing. All right, everybody's all checked in. Let's grid them up. Hayden Klein going to be on the 1. We're going to back Hayden Klein up a little bit in the all copper, just a little bit. It's a little close for the loop to me. Raina Chadar going to be on the 2 in that pink. David St. Martin on the 3. And Ron Prill going to be on the number 4. Oh, yeah. He's got you set up there, Ron. Nice little hole shot. All right, guys. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. Stock Shortcourse B main on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Prill little nose in on lap number 1. Otherwise, clean opening lap here in the Stock Shortcourse B main. We're qualifying order, and it starts with Hayden Klein. Klein in that all copper, a little kiss off the pipe that took him out in the buggy. Raina in the 2 spot, followed by St. Martin and Prill. Somebody's car making a little bit of a noise. Needs a little belt dressing. Oh man, Prill giving it to St. Martin right there. Pays the price. 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. Hayden Klein, your leader. Raina Chadar in a 2. Separation of St. Martin in the 3, followed by Prill in the 4. These drivers starting to separate early here. Hayden working in front of me. Raina working up the large pie right now. Top 2 looking to move on up to the Stock Shortcourse A main. We got 3:30 left to do it. Hayden Klein and Raina Chadara looking to bump up here. Plenty of time left in this one, though. Anything can happen. St. Martin in that 3 spot, followed by Prill. All rain on her lid. Quick up down there. 2 down, 3 to go. Hayden, all copper, working across the stripe. Reyna, gray, pink, and blue, working over to Kids Table. Third spot, still St. Martin, followed by Prill with 2:40 to go. Hayden, tidy line working into the triple right there. Little up on the pipe on exit. Prill on the wrong side of the pipe. $250 and $210 to go. I will need all the volunteer marshals for the next race, and then we should be good for the duration of the evening. So help me out for one more race after this, and we could be good to go. 310 down, 150 to go. Klein, Chadara, St. Martin, and Prill. Klein out front, looking to go tone to tone in this one. Last time by for Hayden, 17.6, hot lap of the race. Reyna working on a triple. She's in that 2 spot right now. Followed by St. Martin and Ron Prill. 110 to go. Less than a minute to go here. Stock Short Course B main. 21.5 Spec Buggy A main coming up next. Full field. I got a 10-car main coming up next. I'm going to need volunteer marshals, and I'm going to need my grid setters to help me out. $40 seconds to go. $440 down, 20 to go. Reyna going 18.3 last time by, her best lap. Reyna working through the sweeper right now. Up on 2 wheels just a little bit. Hangs on, 19.2 across the stripe. Race clock about to expire here. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Reyna done. David St. Martin is done. Just waiting on Ron Prill. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Hayden and Reyna moving on up to the final race of the evening. All right, this will be the last race. I need oodles of volunteer marshals. So if you are not racing and you are not up next, please come help me out. It's the last one. Just need some volunteers, a couple volunteers. We got a full 10-car field here. You need everybody from that last race out to Marshall, plus some volunteers, please, and thank you. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in here. Watch yourself, Reyna. They're rolling them around. Watching a triple. Triple entrance. Need a couple volunteer marshals. Help me out. If you're not racing, help me out. Kevin got the pole. He's going to take over there by that blower. Reyna, you're going to take over here. All right. We just need a check-in from Jeffrey. Jeffrey, check in real quick, and then we'll set the grid. Oh, all right. Check it in there, Jeffrey, and then we're going to set the grid. Excellent. All right, let's set our grid here. Andy Carr is going to be on the number 1 spot. Andy, why don't you pull all the way up? We're going to go a little ahead of the loop for this one. Andy, you're going to pull up probably to right about the face of that single thing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Another 10 feet. Keep going, Andy. That little single, that thing right there. And good. Lee Tien, you're good. Jeffrey Hilgendorf, you're good right there. Then it's Rick Nicholas, followed by Steve Haler, Bill Robarge, Henry St. Martin, Jason Klein, Ray Sokolik, and Lincoln Dake. All right, this is a tight grid right here. We're going to take it so easy on the start. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have a 21.5 spec A main on the sound of the tone. Klein rocking the clutch. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Someone losing a wheel on lap 1. Oh, no. Watching the platform. Keep it clean around the humps. Easy, St. Martin. Easy, Haler and Rick. Spin it around, and go, 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 go. Man, Hilgendorf out early. Lee Tien Ying out early. Lee Tien's wheel is still rolling across the track. Behind you, St. Martin. Oh, man, it was his own boy. Marshall. Oh, man. A little bit of chaos in the 21.5 spec A main start here. Andy Carr's out front. Carr's working over the large pie. Rick Nicholas in the 2 spot working on the straightaway. We're going to let the loop sort out the rest of this. I believe it's Jason Klein up in the 3, and it is. Followed by Robarge, Haler, Sokolik. Looked like St. Martin. Leader just trying to maneuver his way through it. That white, pink, and blue, that is your leader. .125 in, 3:35 to go. Cars out front across the loop. Rick Nicholas maintained that 2 spot. Nicholas working into the Hollywood humps. Here comes Jason Klein. Battle coming onto the straightaway. Nicholas in that white with the red. Jason Klein in that all orange. St. Martin is out. Aaron Prill is collecting cars over there. Oh, man. Look at the Thunderdome out here. Second place battle coming up on Lincoln Dake. 2 cars coming up on Lincoln when they get there. 2:55 to go. It's Cars, Nicholas, Klein, Haler, Robar, Sokolik, and Dake. Go, go, go. Go, Jason. Oh, man. Lincoln gave you too much room right there. He decided he was not going to give you any more. Cars trying to work through it. Cars got a comfortable lead right now. Rick Nicholas in the 2. We're coming up on the factor. Lincoln gives them plenty of room. Klein going to let the leader go. Going to tuck in and follow him. Catch off the draft here. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. Oh, man, Lincoln hard contact with the outside wall. Cars out front. Nicholas in the 2 spot. Klein in the 3. That is our closest battle on the track. Working on the straightaway. Leader coming up on Rick Nicholas. Oh, man. Here's the battle right here. Rick in that all red. Jason in that all orange. Working around the triple. Nicholas defending that outside. Forcing Jason Klein to the outside there. Sokolik choosing his own adventure here. Doing the Enoch. Cars was not quick enough to marshal that one. 1:25 to go. We're following that battle, working through the sweeper. Rick Nicholas in that red and white. Jason Klein in that all orange. Robarge not far off in that blue with the yellow. Gets a little crossed up, working in the large pie. Jumps it over the pipe for Robarge. Then it's Haler, Sokolik, and Dake with 105 to go. Look away for a second, and Jason Klein gets by Rick Nicholas. We're working around the factor. Klein trying to find a way by. Third place going to be on Lincoln. 52 seconds to go. Go, 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 Rick. Oh, man, Rick gets spun out just a little bit. 42 seconds to go. Cars, Klein, Nicholas, Robarge. Then it's Haler, Sokolik, and Dake with 30 seconds to go. Dooney Nowak online cheering on Cars. He says, don't blow it. 440 down, 20 to go. Cars looking to work what should be his final lap here. He could pull it off now. He's got a 2-lap lead. Watch coming down the straightaway. Clear. Watching the Hollywood humps. Clear. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Car's done. Nicholas and Robarge done. Klein is done. Waiting on Haler. One more to finish. It's Steve Haler. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshall's grab the blowers. Andy Carr is going to take the win on that one, followed by Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, Bill Robarge, Steve Haler 5. Then it's Sokolik, Dake, Henry St. Martin with a couple laps in there. Then it's Ying and Hilgendorf. I think it was Hilgendorf Ying, actually. What? No, we're not rolling the dice. No. No. We threw the dice away. No. No, we're not doing that. Gavin's going to break, and you're going to break, and... It's not even the INS layout. We're changing the whole thing 100% different. Hey, Breadbasket Brian, you want to grab the auxiliary bucket that we removed earlier? That bucket, and put it back in that spot that it was in? Right by the battery. Breadbasket Brian going to plot our last marshalling spot here. Cars got by the pole. Good there. Li Tianying. Oh, maybe we didn't even need it, Breadbasket. Li Tian, why don't you slide over here? Robarge, you could take that side, and Li Tian's going to take the other side of you. Never mind, Breadbasket. False alarm. You can leave it out there, though. You guys run the race. I'll run the race program. Huh? Let's roll him around and check him in. Let me see how this warm-up lap works here. The thing is, Bill, is that peer pressure is my jam. Peer pressure, you say? I'm in. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, after that opening lap, I think we're going to do 3-minute A-main here. Let's set the grid. Talendidi going to be on the 1. He's going to go a little bit into the corner. He's going to go all the way up to the single. Gavin Miller going to be on the 2. Right there, Talon. Gavin Miller going to be on the 2. A little bit farther, Gavin. A little bit right there. Ian Schultz going to be on the 3. Good. Then it's Corey Heft. Chris Nelson. Danny D. Tyler Stefik, Shane Coles, Todd Pfeiffer, and Travis Mashinsky. All right. Let's have a good, clean start, or I'm going to adjust the time of the race and the restart. So make this a good opening lap here. Stock buggy A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to take it on the sound of the tone. Patience through the first lap here. Easy, 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 slow start. Easy through here. Good check up there. Just give it up. It's a long race. Just give it up. Thank you. Oh, turns in early. That's all right. It's a long, long race. Oh, turns in early again. That's all right. It's a long, long race. Talon Didi leads us out. Gavin Miller in a 2. Schultz in a 3. Nelson going to tap out a little bit there. Then it's Heft. Nelson a little cattywampus. Stefik, Coles, Detloff, Mashinsky, and Pfeiffer. Didi starting to stretch it out early here. We're only 45 seconds in and 6:15 left to go. Watching the top of the pie, top of the pie. Watching the triple. Pull it. It's broke. All right, 1 minute in, 6 minutes to go. Didi leads us out. Working down that large pie. Ian Schultz down the large pie in a 2 spot, followed by Miller. Then it looks like Heft, Nelson, Coles, Pfeiffer, and Detloff. Didi working through the triple right now. Schultz sliding it up that large pie in a 2 spot. Gavin in a 3, Detloff giving way. Gavin getting it wrong. Heft trying to go by, can't make it happen. Watch it coming on the straightaway. Schultz gets it wrong. Here go Miller and Heft. Second place on Pfeiffer, awesome. Third and fourth to follow and to get there, Pfeiffer and Detloff. Third and fourth on Detloff. Pfeiffer and Detloff having their own little battle, trying to let the traffic go, trying to make it work. 2 minutes in, 5 minutes to go. Didi out front, commanding lead right now. Gavin in that 2 spot. Gavin getting it wrong in a triple. Go wide, 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 wide. Wide in the triple, wide in the triple. Schultz trying to marshal him. Heft going to go by for the 2. Gavin down to the 3 spot. Schultz in the 4. Here come Chris Nelson in the 5 spot. Then it's Coles, Stefik, Pfeiffer, and Detloff. Mashinsky back out there. 4:30 to go. Didi already looking to put a lap on the field on some of these guys. Didi working around Nelson right now. Battle is for that 2 spot. Watching the triple. Keep it tight. Clear now. Battle is for that 2 spot. Working around the Hollywood humps. Heft in that all yellow. Gavin in the pretty and pink. Schultz following closely in the white with the yellow. Nelson up on 2 wheels. Lets our leader go. Tucks in and follows him here. Trying to use that to his advantage. 3 down, 4 to go. Didi maneuvering his way through this 4-way battle right now. He's going to be extra patient about it, as he's got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right in front of him, and 5th behind him. 3:30 in, 3:30 to go. Gavin getting by Heft, didn't see it happen. 2, 3, and 4, working around the roller. Didi just mixing it up with him. Dives to the inside there. 3:15 to go. Schultz going to get it wrong. .305 to go. Talon out front, followed by Gavin and Heft. Gavin gets it wrong there. Heft, Nelson, Schultz, all going to go by. And here comes Danny D, possibly. It is. So Heft getting it wrong there in a 2. Nelson going to go by now. So Nelson up to the 2. Heft, Schultz, 3-way battle around the Hollywood humps. Gavin trying to get attached, and don't count out Detloff. 2:40 to go. Mashinsky giving way, thank you. Nelson off the outside wall. Watching a triple, keep it tight. Clear now. Nelson double stuffing it. We call it the Weisenberger. Triple stuffing it. It's unheard of. 2:25 to go. Heft a little wide there. Schultz trying to close in. Schultz diving to the inside up at a large pie. Gavin getting in the back of Schultz. Go, 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 go. And go, go, go. So Heft a little bit of a break there. In that 2 spot with 2:10 to go. Schultz in a 3. Miller. Shane Coles moving up a little bit here. Then it's Stefik Nelson. Schultz missed 1 lap. 1:45 to go. Talon out front, way out front. Hefton to 2, working on the straightaway. Watching the platform. Oh, man. All these guys kerfuffling around. Shane Cole's up to the 3 now. This is a battle for the 3 spot, working through the triple. Cole's in that white and the orange. Gavin in the white and pink. Gavin looking around the outside, makes it stick, gets turned over on the lumps. Schultz going to go by. Here comes Stefik and Nelson. That's a battle right there. Oh, man. Stefik and Nelson get caught up. Here come Detloff. 3-way battle around the large pie. Mashinsky getting caught up in it. Pfeiffer trying to get in there. 45 seconds to go. Closest battle on the track, working around the Hollywood humps. Cole's giving a little wheel action to Gavin Miller, makes it stick. Gavin up on 2 wheels. Gonna take over that 3 spot from Coles. Coles down to the 4, followed by Schultz, Nelson, Stefik, Pfeiffer, Detloff, and Mashinsky. 25 seconds to go. Watching the triple, keep it tight. Oh, man. Oh, man, Nelson getting into Hef, nowhere to go. Hef getting a little wrong right there. 5 seconds to go. Time has expired. Finish the lap you're on. One more to finish. It's your winner. It's Talon Didi with a 15-2 on the last lap. Hot lap on the last lap. Didi, 27 laps. Heft with 24, Miller 24, Coles, Schultz, Stefik 24, and it's Nelson, Pfeiffer, Detloff, and Mashinsky. Final race of the evening coming up next. All right, Marshall, spread yourselves out. Final race of the evening coming up here. Maybe. Or your rear hub thingies are too tight and it is binding up. That little screw with the nut. Maybe it's the paint job. Nice. All right, Marshall, spread out. Marshall, spread out. I need one over here on the bucket. I need one over here by Bill Miller. Yeah. Travis, you take the bucket. Danny D, you take by Bill Miller. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right. Everybody all checked in except for Matt Beer. Matt Beer, go home. All right, let's set our grid. Stock short course A main. Ian Schultz going to be on the number 1. He's going to pull it all the way up into the face of that single. He's stuck behind you, Talon. Right there. Leo Dake on the 2. Right there. Nick Coleman on the 3. Good there, Coleman, perfect. Adam Chidara 4, followed by Caden Cars. Jason Klein. Rick Nicholas. Hayden Klein. And Reyna Chidara. All right. This is stock short course A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. or I'm going to adjust the time after the restart, on the sound of the tone. Easy through lap 1, or you will pay the price. Easy, easy. Self-induced there. Oh, man. We're gridded up. We're grouped up. Keep it clean through here. It's all right. It's a long, long, long race. Coleman coming out lap 1 on the point. Caden Cars rocking that Andy Cars paint job. In the 2, followed by Chadar, Schultz, Klein. Oh, man, we're getting grouped up by the lumps. Chadar getting spun just a little bit. Watch it on the straightaway. Ian Schultz back to the front here with 6:15 left to go. Klein gonna bounce it off the wall, go wide in the triple, wide in the triple. Now keep it, oh man, just go slow in the triple. I got a Piper in the triple, leaving all sorts of footprints. Whoops. Oh man, and we reset here. It's Ian Schultz out front, Nick Coleman in the 2. Third spot, Caden Cars, followed by Leonard Dake, who gets it wrong in a triple. Reyna Chadara up to the 5, followed by Hayden, Rick, Adam, and Jason. Plenty of time left. There's more than a whole race left. There's 5:40 to go in this one. Schultz going to get it wrong in the Hollywood humps. Coleman going to close in, going to mimic just a little bit. Leader working across the stripe. Second place across the stripe. Here come third. Little separation of Dake in the 4. Klein up to the 5. Then it's Chadara, Klein, Nicholas. 5:15 to go. Leader working up the triple right now. Schultz in that white with the yellow. Coleman in the 2 spot. Oh man, watch triple. Coleman on his lid, but Dake and Cars were both on their lid too, so Coleman not going to lose too much time on that 3rd and 4th place, but going to lose some time on our leader. Ian Schultz going down the large pie. 4:45 to go. Schultz coming up short. Coleman down the large pie. Through the triple. Butter smooth, tight to the pipe on exit is Coleman. Cars up in the 3 spot, followed by Dake. That's our closest battle right now. Chadara trying to get attached. Then it's Klein, Reyna. Looks like Jason and Rick. $2:40 down, 4:20 to go. Leader working across the stripe. Second place working through the sweeper right now. Second place coming up on Rick Nicholas. Oh man, Rick gave him plenty of room. Coleman turning a little bit early there. Now Caden Cars starting to get back into the conversation here. 3 down, 4 to go. Up the platform and down. Second place coming up on Reyna. Third to follow. And don't give this guy any room. Oh man, she gave him room anyways. Go, Reyna, go. Dake gonna turn in early. 3:20 down, 3:40 to go. Ian Schultz out front, followed by Coleman. Oh man, Coleman getting in the back of Cars there. He waits. Good sportsmanship there off of Nick Coleman. Second place battle working over to single into the large pie. Cars in that blue with the pink. Coleman in that purple with the whitish gray. Coming up on Jason Klein is our third place car. Klein gives him plenty of room there. Coleman to the inside. 3:15 to go. Dake trying to creep back up into this. So Cars over the large pie. Coleman in follow. Dake working through the sweeper into the pie. 3:05 to go. Cars a little bit of kiss off the pipe there. Coleman nowhere to go. 4 down, 3 to go. Coleman gonna miss the loop there. I got you, Coleman. You got it. You're good. You're good. Car's gonna get it wrong. Coleman to the 2 spot. $4:30 down, 2:30 to go. Ian Schultz out front, cruising around. He's got the third place car in front of him. Coleman in the 2 spot. Coleman working the stripe. Caden Cars up in the 3. Dake in the 4, followed by Adam, Hayden, Reyna, Rick, and Jason. 2:05 to go. Coleman working through the sweeper right now. Hayden Klein getting to the back of him. Here come Caden Cars now. Battle for the 2. Working up the large pie. We're coming up on Hayden Klein. 2 cars. Hayden Klein gives them plenty of room. Caden looking for way by. Little kiss off the pipe. Coleman a little sigh of relief. 1:45 to go. Where is Dake? Here comes Dake now. Schultz just going to play it cool. He's got the lead, the second, third, fourth place in front of him. 1:30 to go. Carr's getting it wrong in a triple. Schultz going to marshal him aggressively. Coleman across the line. Dake up to the 3 spot across the line. 4 spot on Reyna. Good job. And go, go, go. Watching the triple. And clear. Second place car will be on Rick Nicholas if and when. Third place working on the straightaway. Fourth place to follow. Wide, wide, wide. Clear. 53 seconds to go. Coleman onto the straight. Almost turns in early. Thinks better. Dake onto the straight. Here come Cars. Dake on the wrong side of the pipe. Cars to the inside. 38 seconds to go. Dake looking at that inside line. 50-50 grind. Sticks it somehow. 30 seconds to go. Over to kids' table we are. Round the loop. Cars and Dake closest battle on the track. Through the triple. Take a little kiss off the pipe. Gets it wrong in the triple face. Cars getting a little bit of breathing room now. 15 seconds to go. Watching the Hollywood humps. Dake got to get there. I don't know if he will. Cars getting across the line. Go, go, go. Coleman got to keep it clean here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Coleman up on 2 wheels. Couple more corners to go here. Coleman looking to hang on. Cross the line and you will be done. Ian Schultz coming across with his victory lap there to take the win. Coleman secures the 2. Cars. Dake eventually is going to get the 4 spot here. There we go. Dake getting a little boost, and Talon is doing the best he can. Oh, man, a kerfuffle at the line. Talon giving Dake a little boost. Leonard likes that boost. But it's Ian Schultz with the win. Coleman, 2. Cars, 3. Dake, 4. Then it's Chidara, Adam Chidara, Hayden Klein, Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, and Reyna. Wah, wah, wah. All right, that's it. That's all we got. If you like racing and you want to do it again, come back on Friday. We'll race at 7 p.m. And if you really like racing and you want to do it again, come back on Saturday. We'll race at noon. Sunday, we will be closed. If you are not going to be here this weekend at all, Friday or Saturday, and you have a permanent pit spot, you must take your stuff home. If you are going to be here on Saturday, you must take your stuff home after racing concludes on Saturday night. Everybody's pit spots, except for mine and Brian Yeager's and Chase Lemieux's and Dan Jones, need to be cleaned up by Saturday the latest, or I will grab one of those nice corrugated cardboard boxes and clean it up myself, and you don't want me to do that. Don't forget, guys, we have the INS next week. So this week is the last time to run on the track, and then it's INS all week next week. So there'll be no open practice, no racing, no nothing. The shop will be open, but next week is INS only. All right, thanks, everybody.